story is so important to the book. There are a lot of stories in the book. Of the stories in the book, which story or which of the stories blessed you?
Oh, it has to be my parents. Um, the story is bookended by my mother's diagnosis with dementia, and then at the end with her death. And my mom considered MAiD and actually was assessed for it. And while I was visiting her in the palliative care unit, she shared that with me. She said, I talked to the doctor about that thing you're writing about. I said, what thing is that, Mom? You know, where they put you down. Um, I talked with him about that, which brought up that's an invitation. Tell me more about why you're considering that. What scares you about dying? And she was able to share it plain and simple, echoing the words that hundreds of people have shared with me as they literally lie on their deathbed. I'm scared of the suffering ahead. They're talking about physical suffering. I'm scared about being a burden on my family. I'm scared about this dragging on much longer. And then fundamentally, I don't like this. I can't go back to who I was, but I don't like this. And I just want it. Basically, they say, I just want it managed and controlled by a professional.
Mhm.
I can deeply understand that. So my mom was basically saying that she, because of her dementia, did not have competency and was declined. Um, and that gave us, her family, the opportunity to care for her at home as long as we could, and then to hand that over wisely to a fantastic nursing home. It was St. Martha's in Antigonish, and the care there was exceptional. But the length of time of her death was so protracted. It was through COVID as well. So that was so heartbreaking. Yet it deepened our humanity. It strengthened our love. It taught us things that we never would have grown from if she had had MAiD. So beginning and end of the book is my mom, and in the middle is my dad, who died of pancreatic cancer. And he also considered MAiD, and we had a good talk about that. And he said, well, I I trust that you're going to manage this well and you can care for me. We're going to stay on top of any suffering. It's you promise. If I report the pain accurately, they can be managed. And indeed, that's the way it happened. Those stories stand out more than any other, and they form the walls and the architecture around which all the other material is built.